All right, we're back. Still on the hot seat. Yeah. 0-4, and about to. Nah, this isn't. Yeah, I don't think this is. I was trying to. Oh, I don't know why. Yeah, this is in the. So I still got some leeway because it's not a conference game, but I need to get a W in the win. I need to get something in the win column. So it's a home game. I think we did all yellow last time. Let's do all green game. Uniform. All right, let's go ahead and knock this out. Yeah.
Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. It's the Kennesaw State Owls and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly.
Okay, I get the ball at the half. That's at least good.
Kick it away and get this game started.
Defense just gotta step up this first drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Okay, that was just the first.
Immediately stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Running inside, it's Morgan. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Kennesaw State right back to work.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want to...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like
I probably got
tricky to watch.
Look up with those icons. I mean, I've never seen that before. I don't know if y'all saw when the quarterback was about to get hit.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Collins. Looking for a big play. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Oh, damn.
Lining up to convert third down.
What play did that fit?
He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looks like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway.
Come on, man. Hey.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Morgan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, come on, man. Hey.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying play action. Working that left side now. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive. Really nice tempo, phenomenal execution, whether it's been running or throwing like you saw right there. And here they are now, down in close to the red zone, but the head coach is loving what he's seeing out of his team early.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
They almost got me too with that. I was trying to jump the snap.
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
What down is this? 2nd. Oh.
And now 5 extra yards to cover after the false start. Still 2nd and goal. To the air. It's Collins. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
So many opportunities to get them off the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Just a miserable game in that loss last time out, throwing 5 interceptions. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease. It's Scott. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Takes the grab. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looking for a man. It's
there.
Somehow fits it into that traffic. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42.
And listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offenses, right? Like, they got them right where they want them. But there's a really nice job by the playmaker. QB got him the football, and he didn't run out of bounds. Like, he fought for every single extra yard he could. Fought, almost got to the 1st down.
Oh, I hope I don't regret this.
4th down.
I feel like I'm going to regret this.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man on the right.
Thank you for not letting me regret that.
Before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Look at the stands. Got to do better. It should be a packed house.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The give.
Damn.
Bounced off his feet.
Cut back right into that.
Ball at at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. On the draw, it's Scott. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And here we go. My enemy, the red zone. I gotta see if I can find some plays.
We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Hayes.
Dang, man.
He hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That red zone killing me.
It turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the O.
I probably need to start waiting until I actually see the
Guys, we'll get another look at
person
the Kennesaw State offense.
Turn back
Took
around.
The last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Hey, man.
Keep. Ready. Wide, 53. Ready, go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Back to throw, it's Collins. Got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Owls are marching down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no.
Damn.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They call it a coffin quarter kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds.
Oh,
right
Dad.
around the goal line.
Come on, man.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon.
Oh,
he can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6.
Break.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready. Red 54. Red 54. Ready to go.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. He's not afraid to throw it from way back here.
Damn,
That's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Hauls it in at the 40. Can they catch him? What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Caught, and he will score.
That running back picked up the block perfectly. Damn, man.
Touchdown, Owls. Effective offense leading the way here in a stat establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
14.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Collins. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Hauls it in. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Myers. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Delay to the back. It's Mitchell.
Come on, man. Y'all were double teaming him.
Into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Back to throw, it's Hayes. Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it.
That probably wasn't a good play.
Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Kennesaw State right back to work. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Gary. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. They're going to try to throw for it on third down.
Oh my God.
Get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. That'll be enough for the first down as
they just shoved my guy like it was nothing.
Line. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles,
and they double team him now too.
Didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Dropping back, it's Collins. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
I gotta get off these blocks faster, man.
Kennesaw State, and they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The snap sets up the throw. Sets up the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
To throw, it's Hayes. Going to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando
what they happy about?
It's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show.
They happy with losing.
We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 18 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Red Raiders keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in.
They definitely have the worst red zone offense.
About the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fargo.
That's the biggest thing hurting me, is not being able to punch it in the red zone.
And maybe hitting on a few yourself is key.
Yeah, this game could be a lot different.
Efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Had the ball for 9 minutes
breakdown, Kevin.
and didn't score.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with Coach Pulisek at halftime. The message to his team has been, we are better than this. This offense rarely gets shut out, and to be shut out in the first half is unusual. He knows that taking the ball right here to start the third is where they can start to gain some momentum. That's what he challenged his team to do at the half. I'll keep you posted on how they feel here on the sideline, if they've got that energy and momentum to get started here in the third. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that.
You gotta hold on to the ball, man.
Running inside, it's Mitchell. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Swings it out to the
man.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Something in my favor.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mitchell.
Man, you got to love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
On the ground, it's Mitchell. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Now rolling to the left. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Got a man, it's Booker. Powers through the defender. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
The run inside. It's Morgan. Strong, firm tackle. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this 1st down. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on.
Breaks into the open. Fights off a defender.
Damn.
Just what they were looking
fight
for
off
to
one
get
more
this
block.
drive rolling there out to the 35.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
To the ground, he's got it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another 3rd down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dad.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. And send the tight end in motion. They'll stick to the ground.
Oh, man, I opened up that hole for him. I went the other way on my...
They stop him at the 45.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the 1st, and keeping this drive alive.
Using his legs, it's Morgan. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Could be an alley. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Finds his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Wants to throw. It's Collins. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
This is an offense that takes a lot of pride in their 3rd down execution. They've done an outstanding job of that here in this drive. They've got the lead. We're in the 3rd quarter, and they're thinking to themselves, we can...
Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll
I had a spy on that play, too.
Touchdown, Owls.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Picked off. What a play
Of course.
to set him up. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, what a cut. Touchdown, Owls. Excellent pass by the back on the option. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the #1 thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Dumps it to the back.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Running inside. It's Scott. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game,
why you...
they make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They'll send the back in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
I just got to get in the end zone. Find some way to get into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. They'll run the counter. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. And they know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
Complete. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hayes. Dumps it off in the flats. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. The run inside. It's Morgan.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh.
Here's the pressure. And they got it.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D end getting that sack.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. On the run, it's Scott. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Fires complete on the crosser. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Oh. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll try the right side. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Booker. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Booker. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll run it. It's Morgan. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They'll need about 6 here on 2nd down from the 20. Looking downfield is Hayes. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
This time on target.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Now on 1st down from the 43. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Or are they just going to show this play over and over?
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.
Let's see. So start getting into conference If I win out, I might get a bowl game. That's all I can think of. Yeah, I lose one more, there's no chance for a bowl. I just gotta at least get one conference victory. Just one. Alright, till next time.